Hello, my name is Lisa Wasserman. I live in Florida. Today I'm going to be making a cold salad. Yesterday I made something warm. As a side dish today it's cold, and it's called a broccoli cream cheese medley salad. There's a lot of good stuff in it, so I call it a medley. First we're going to start out with this is called a bunch of broccoli. Okay, so you want to chop your broccoli, and you know, a lot of people don't use the bottom stalks. I use the stalks a lot. I mean, they're crunchy, they're hard. Just cut these, put them aside, and then chop your broccoli. It doesn't have to be really, really, you know, thin. Just chop it a little less than bite size because you don't want to choke either. So you're chopping your broccoli. Alright, so you want to use the stalk. There's a lot of nutrients, a lot of vitamins in there. Okay, so there's one. That one. See, I'm using the stalk. I'm using the whole thing. A lot of people don't know how to chop broccoli. You just chop it. You don't worry about how, or, you know, a lot of times if you're making broccoli strips or broccoli florets, of course you don't chop those, and you want to, you know, steam them, but these you don't want steamed. These are just fresh chopped broccoli. Okay, just give it a good chop. Good chopping. All right, got two more to go. Said I used those stems. You want to try to use everything. It's so good. Chopping can be very tedious, but you know, I've done it for so many years, for so many people. It's like nothing. I used to have a little machine that chopped it, but it was harder to use the little chopper and clean it all the time than it was to just go ahead and chop. Alright, so here's your stalks of the chopped broccoli. And I'll just chop up the rest of this broccoli very quickly. This will be most time consuming in this recipe. Now, as far as the red onion, this recipe also calls for 1 cup of red onion. While I was preparing this to see how long it would take me, my eyes started watering like mad when I was chopping the red onion, so I decided, so that I wouldn't have to have a makeup change or wash my face in the middle of this, or start crying for all of you, I decided to go ahead and just prepare the red onion ahead of time. So what you want to do is you want to now put a cup of your red onion in with your broccoli salad, okay? Then you have a ½ cup of your pine nuts. Here's your pine nuts, doesn't matter what brand, ½ cup, put them in there. Then you want your mixed fruit, a dried fruit medley, okay? You want a cup of these, so good. You could just use raisins if you prefer, but I like to really doodad things up, so I use a mixed fruit medley. Okay, so just give that a good mix. The red onions are very, very strong. So a lot of times when a recipe calls for like a large red onion, I don't use the whole thing. It just is overpowering. It's way too powering. This recipe also calls for 7 slices of bacon. I have it in the microwave right now. I made it a little bit ahead of time because it needs to cool, and then you crumble it and put it in here. And I'll do that at the end. Okay, so once you have your broccoli mixture mixed, set it aside and start mixing up your cream cheese mixture. You have 4 ounces of cream cheese. You have a cup of mayonnaise. Alright, give yourself a good heaping cup of mayo. Okay, use real mayonnaise. Makes a huge difference when you're using the other stuff. Use real mayonnaise. Okay, then put it into your bowl. You'll mix it in a minute. Now there's 2 tablespoons of your apple cider vinegar. 2 tablespoons in here. Okay. There's 1. too. This gives it such a great flavor. It's awesome. Then you have a 1/4 cup of sugar. All right? Now, with your blender or your mixer, start mixing. Okay, I'll wipe my fingers. Blend it well. Get it all mixed in. It's going to be a little lumpy. That's because of the cream cheese. And that's okay. You'll want to refrigerate this because of the mayonnaise and the cream cheese. And this is served best chilled. So, you know, if you have in the morning, go ahead and make it, and by lunchtime, mid-afternoon, it'll be nice and chilled and ready to go. It tastes a little better too when it's all mixed in. All right, there we go. It's all mixed in. Now you just want to pour it over your delicious broccoli mixture. Look at that. Doesn't that look wonderful? Okay, I'll try to do it so you can see everything. Okay. All right. Mix it really well. It might not look like it's enough cream cheese mixture, but it is. You don't want this too overpowering. This is absolutely scrumptious. You are going to love this. Mix in here. Okay, don't forget about your broccoli. You gotta let that cool. I always do the broccoli first because it has to cool, and it is really hot when you try to crumble it. Now the broccoli went in the microwave 4 to 6 minutes. I put a paper towel over it. Look how nice that comes out. And it saves such a mess on the stove. All right, then just crumble it in here. Give it a good crumble. If it hurts your hands, you can chop it, okay? You can go ahead and cut it up if it hurts your hands, but it's okay for mine. Okay. Give it a good mix. Then you want to put it in a real pretty bowl. This is one of my nicer bowls. Sorry. All right. Oh, that is so pretty. Then I'm going to take a little flour and put it in there and make it look even prettier. And there you have it. It's a broccoli medley cream cheese salad. Oh, but you have to try it. You have to try it. Don't forget how delicious this is. Ready? That is absolutely scrumptious. Look, Paula. Here's my puppy. Hi, Dakota. This is Dakota. You have vanilla, and I have chocolate. Dakota. That smells good. Thank you so much, Paula, for the opportunity and Philadelphia cream cheese. Bye.